Good morning. I thought we might do our advents before work from home starts today, but also I kind of left a mess from blocking last night, so I guess I'll tidy that too. This one's nearly dry already. Wow, I might flip that today. The gray one will take a day longer. It's the 23rd. Oh my gosh, it's already the 23rd. Tomorrow's our last day of Vlogmas. Dry drops. Oh, that's cute. It says after applying top coat, add 1 to 2 drops per nail. So I guess it's just a fluid that helps the nail polish dry quickly. That's fun. I used to have a spray that did that I really liked that I ran out of. Okay. Oh, I say it every day, but they're so cute because they're so cute every day. Another scratcher. Boop, boop. I didn't show me scratching the last one because it was unsuccessful. I'll record me scratching this one, but if I lose, on to the next segment. Loser! Move on!
So I have been, during the workday, during Zoom meetings, like always, working on a knitting project. And I've been just plugging away at this little Christmas pullover for my nephew, which is so stinking cute, if I do say so myself. It just looks like a little candy cane, doesn't it? I love it. The colors aren't coming through so well here. Can we scooch closer to the lamp? Like, it's so cute. It's really very cute. I'm enjoying it. It's obviously going quite quick. It's a bottom up, and it's one where I need to knit the sleeves separately once I get to the underarms, and then join all three and do a reverse yoke. So I'm not looking forward to that, but it should be relatively quick because it's so small. And it's the 23rd, so it's got to get done, doesn't it? I am feeling the looming task of seaming together that patchwork pullover, which also needs to get done by tomorrow. And I know I will get both done, but I am really honestly enjoying this little new cast on and really don't want to do that other one. So I'm going to keep putting it off. I shouldn't. I'm going to work on it later tonight, but not yet. I also really want to make Christmas cookies, but that will take a lot of time, and I know I need to finish these 2 projects, so I don't think I'm going to do that today. Probably. Work's over for the day, but I have about, again, half an hour before I want to stand up because the dogs will get overexcited for their DINNER if I stand up too early. So I'm going to sit here, watch YouTube for half an hour, and continue working on my nephew's little pullover. Okay, so I seamed up the first side, and I am pleased to report that it does come out just about even. So it was not like 4 inches too long. It's difficult to gauge, so to speak, because they're all different gauges, and the blocks are a much larger gauge than the side panels. So I ended up doing about 2 rows of the worsted to every 1 row of the bulky. And I think it worked out okay. I mean, it's a little wibbly. Like you can see there's some puckering here, but it is the underarm. I don't know. I don't think I can get it much better than this. So I'm going to leave it. And it won't show anyway, right? It's the underarm. Still have to do the other side. Kind of took a while. This project is becoming very frustrating. I am very not enjoying this one. Oh well. So I've been quite quiet, not getting much footage this morning because I've been working on the patchwork pullover, which I'm starting to feel the time crunch on. I think I underestimated how much work I had left to do on it, mostly because I didn't want to. So I was minimizing it in my head, telling myself I could put it off, and I really couldn't. So at this point, I finished the neckline last night, I finished the first cuff, and I'm halfway through the second cuff. I still need to pick up along the bottom edge, do the bottom ribbing, weave in all the ends, all the remaining ends. I've got most of them, but the ends from seaming together the panels and doing the ribbing. And then I'm going to steam block it. It's mostly acrylics. It's a whole mess of different types of yarn, but it is mostly acrylics. So steam blocking will be good. I did check the Vima collars are both dry, so I can do those today. I have to gift wrap all of my gifts still. And I've just got a lot to do today, which it's lucky I'm working from home and it's a really light work day because it's the day before a holiday and nobody's really working. So yeah, it's coming along, but I'm kind of buckling down and working on knitting and less on filming so far today. So let's knock out these advents and then I can go back to the patchwork pullover. The Olive in June calendar is a 25-day, but because I'm not vlogging tomorrow, I'm just gonna finish it out now. So here's 24, which I'm thinking might be another set of false nails because I think the other door this size was press-ons. Yep, thank goodness, because I need something to wear for Christmas. I quite like them. Just shiny green. Pretty. And then the last day. Ooh, this is the best one. I'm glad they put it on the last day. This super iridescent top coat.
Beautiful. Alright, that was fun. Last day of the homemade calendar from my mom. Oh, thanks, Mom. She gets me. Okie dokie. Back to work. So I'm going to wrap up the talking part of Vlogmas here. I have gotten so far on this patchwork pullover. I'm not quite done, but I'll finish in an hour or so, I think. But let me show you where we're at and what I discovered. This is what happens when you rush your knitting projects. So first of all, I thought I did a really careful job of spreading out the colors when I was knitting it and making sure that they're all kind of equally represented, but not quite next to each other. And then when I was seaming the sleeves on yesterday, I was having a hard time because it seemed like this isn't, I remember doing a better job than this. Some of the colors are very close to one another, but it wasn't what I remembered, basically. So where's the front and the back? Okay, so this was the front. It looks very scrunched in, but it is on small needles. So as you can see, I've got the neck ribbing done. Like I said, I finished that yesterday. I finished both sleeves. They're a very wide sleeve, but I think that's okay because I didn't have to worry about doing any sort of special bind off or anything. I just bound off in pattern, and it's making a very straight, even cuff, which is similar to the style in the photos. So I think that's all right. And then now I'm working on the bottom ribbing. They are both supposed to be worked to the same length. I did 10 rounds before the bind off on the sleeves, so that's what I'm doing on the bottom. I'm on round 7, so I only have a few more rounds, and then the bind off, weaving in the ends. And then I want to steam block specifically the arms because the sleeves are the only part that I haven't steam blocked yet. I did manage to steam block the body the other day when I was getting ready to do this. So the seams are really stiff. I don't love them, but it is what it is. It's too late now. Now, I did notice when I was picking up the stitches for the bottom that there was some weird stuff happening along the edge of the bottom back. And that's because I sewed the I sewed the back panel on upside down. So that's why the colors weren't matching up the way I remembered, because I flipped it over and the colors that I thought were going to be at the shoulder are at the bottom and vice versa. So I had done the most minimal shaping on the squares at the back. I considered doing like 2 short rows to kind of even it out, but I really don't think it's even going to make a difference. I don't think you can really tell, but basically just in this section, it's all 1 stitch shorter. It's silly. I kind of laughed at myself for a bit. That's what happens when you rush through your projects. So this project is far from ideal, but I think you know it's been a bit of a slog. I've had a lot of issues with this one from the start, and I won't be sad to see it go tomorrow on Christmas off on its merry way. So I'm gonna finish this one up tonight. I haven't worked on the little Christmas sweater for my nephew at all today because I just think it's more important to get this one done so I have something ready for my sister. But I will, when I finish this one, switch over to that one tonight. I think I can get quite far and probably finish it tomorrow on Christmas Day. So it's the knitter's dilemma, as ever. So
Josh and I did our gift exchange for each other, and I'm happy to report for myself and for the channel that he has given me a new microphone set. So hopefully our audio problems are in the past and we won't have so many issues with the audio in future videos. Right, Olive? I will take more footage this evening. Our plans are just to hang out with each other. We have a sort of Christmas dinner going. We had one more vegetarian turkey roast left over from Thanksgiving that we didn't use. So we're gonna make a little roast dinner, but it's very underwhelming. It's not gonna be anything extravagant. And we're gonna watch a Christmas special from one of our favorite YouTube channels and A Christmas Story, because I love to watch A Christmas Story around 8 p.m. on Christmas Eve, because of course, historically the TBS 24 Hours of A Christmas Story used to start at 8 p.m. on Christmas Eve. And my dad always loved to watch that one. So it's one of my favorite parts of the holiday. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and all of Vlogmas, hanging out with me and my pets and my kind of hectic little month that I had. And I hope to see you for future episodes of whatever I'm filming. Somebody came to say goodbye. So thanks for joining me. I hope you and your family have a safe and happy holiday season. And I can't wait to see you in the new year.